As we walk into the exhibition, we're confronted by a large round object that looks as though at one stage it was carefully wrapped, but is now looking quite tatty and weather-beaten. It's a sort of Hessian wrapped with lengths of rope with fragile marked on it, and it's addressed to mankind, planet Earth, the solar system. It says it's from the Big Bang. It looks a bit tatty and weather-beaten, and I suppose if it's come across the ages from the Big Bang, that would make sense. It's quite brightly lit on this side, and I can see my shadow falling across it. The shadow of man, maybe. Further on in the exhibition, we have two lay figures unwrapping a similar round object with what seems gay abandon. They're ripping it apart with shreds of the wrapping still visible and bits of rope lying about. The fragile sticker just torn in half. It's lit such that the shadows fall onto the backdrop here, which creates a bit of dynamism and some movement. The wrapping has been torn apart to reveal blue and green. It looks like Earth, possibly Africa. Difficult to tell, quite intriguing. And the figures are holding bits of the wrapping. The string is in scale with the roundness of the object, and as I say, we're intrigued as to what lies further beneath. Similar sort of Hessian wrapping with a similar sort of paint effect on it, all standing on a green base symbolic of greenery and pasture and earth. As we come round the corner, we walk in front of a projector which reveals a picture of a cityscape with a big aeroplane, and as we move on, the projector projects a picture of the Earth. There are two figures stationary just in front of the projection screen, and in their shadows we can see the buildings and the plane in a sort of flickering yellowy colour. Looks a bit like it's sort of on fire or something, a bit like the Balinese images. In the shadow of the two stationary figures were little remnants of the buildings and the windows we can see lit up. If I were to walk across part of it, you may be able to see. Is this a portrayal of things to come? Is this something that we should think about for planet Earth?